Hello, my past 3 posts on Instagram talked about the concept of mind and soul. And what I mean by this is, well, the most simplest way to look at it is your mind is your thoughts and feelings, and your soul is your awareness of those thoughts and feelings. And if you don't like the word soul, you can think of it as highest consciousness, because that's essentially what it is, which is separate to the thoughts and feelings of the mind. So I don't want to go too much into the theory on mind and soul here, because this is intended to be a practice. So in yoga, we have yoga theory, so the things that you read in a yoga book, or that you learn from a teacher, and then you have your practice. So your practice is what you do to test the theory. So I'll include a little bit of information in the description below to cover a little bit of the theory of what is mind, what is soul, in yoga philosophy. But this is a practice, a guided practice, to recognize or to observe the results yourself, in terms of what we call the separation of mind from soul in yoga. So with that said, please do enjoy your practice. First, find a comfortable seat, either on a chair, sofa, or the floor. Notice how the body feels. So maybe you feel some stiffness in the neck and shoulders. So maybe you take a few neck rolls and shoulder rolls. And notice whether you're breathing in through the nose or the mouth. Can you close the mouth and breathe in through the nose? Now take a big inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth, letting out a big sigh. And repeat this a few more times. Deep inhale through the nose, long exhale through the mouth. Now take your gaze to observe what's around you. Not turning the head, just moving the eyes. Observe any colours, shapes, textures in front or around from your eyes' gaze. What colours do you see? What shapes do you see? Now allow your gaze to settle on a single point, perhaps a point on the floor, or you can close the eyes. And relax the muscles around the eyes. Now repeat to yourself, I allow the body to relax. Repeat this to yourself 3 times. And feel any areas of tension relax and soften as you float your awareness to them. Now pay attention to the natural flow of the breath. Notice the in-breath, bringing in life and oxygen to the cells of the body. Notice the out-breath, softening any areas of tension in the body. And not trying to change or control the breath, just following its natural flow and rhythm, allowing the breath to be the guide and you just follow. Notice any subtle sounds to the breath. Notice any sounds to the breath as you inhale and exhale. Notice any movements in the body as you breathe in and out. So maybe you notice movement in the belly, the chest, collarbones and shoulders as you breathe in and breathe out. And keep following the wind of breath, observing any thoughts that come into your awareness, observing without restriction or judgment, simply observing any thoughts arise, and then come back to the sound of the breath. Now gently open your eyes if they're closed, and slowly bring some movement into the body by rolling the neck or the shoulders. Now ask yourself these 4 questions. Did you notice any thoughts arise during the practice? If so, what were those thoughts? Did you notice any space between your thoughts? So any space between one thought ending and another thought beginning. How long was the space between your thoughts? And how did you feel during the space between those thoughts? And finally, what was the space between your thoughts? In yoga, that space is our true essence. That space is peaceful, changeless, and always there. Just like how the sky is always there behind the clouds.